For years, we have watched Jeff Lewis lose his temper and lose his mind, flipping out, while his trusty assistant and sidekick, Jenni, remains loyal and devoted and patient and right by his side. Good to have you with us.
I feel better now that I'm here.
I can only imagine. That seemed really intense. I mean, not only dealing with your boss, but dealing with couples.
Yeah, you know, the show is in its second season, and this is a great year of just so many different dynamics. And this couple coming up next week, they were, he's the former, still thinks he's living in a fraternity, but he's married, so would come home and undress his suit, underwear on the floor, pizza boxes, beer cans next to the toilet.
Wow,
And
so you got to
she was ready to lose
experience
it, as you saw.
Yeah.
So you got to experience that because you moved into the house with them and you observed what they're doing.
Yes, we spent the week there, so I stepped on a few pairs of underwear.
Of men's underwear. How did you get started with Jeff? How did you become his assistant and work with him in the first place?
Jeff and I have worked together 13 years, and I was working with him while pursuing a career in acting, and I loved real estate, so I became his assistant when he was primarily a house flipper. And then as our show progressed, you saw him move into more interior designing, and that's what we do a lot of, obviously, on interior therapy.
Well, one question I want to ask you, because I've had a personal assistant before, what makes a good assistant?
I think a reminder. You know, it's like an alarm clock almost. A good assistant is always reminding you and hounding you and saying, did you call this person? And remember where we have to be. And
Good, I don't feel so bad because my assistant has to do it
Has to do that with you all the time?
over and over again.
Yeah.
I get on my own nerves, so I know I get on her nerves.
Yeah, I think keeping you in check. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm the model assistant. If you've watched Flipping Out, you'll see. I forget things, and
But you
also maybe getting that 140-degree no foam.
Right.
2 sugar latte. I don't know if that's how you take yours. But.
Exactly. But the temperature of your latte, you are allowed to dictate.
But you know what? Unfortunately, I will say this from my perspective, it is bad when they show up with the wrong coffee or the wrong tea. You do get upset. Because,
Wow.
I'm just saying.
Drama. Hi, drama.
Yeah, always important to get extra salsa if you're having Mexican lunch.
Just
Just in case. But a lot of your job is personality management because Jeff is very famous for losing his mind. Do you ever find it overwhelming to be the calm in the middle of the storm?
I think usually with the kind of business that we're in, it's a lot of attention to detail. It's a lot of micromanaging. So when I've actually stepped in for him, and sometimes even on interior therapy, I see why he gets to that breaking point because we're constantly managing people. So it's as if I'm managing the person that's constantly managing people. It sounds so confusing, and it is. But you guys know, I know that you recently relocated, any kind of move, renovation, there's a lot of details.
Well, you seem to get the details.
There are a lot of details, and you've had a lot of big changes in your life, which we're going to talk about. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, Jenni's going to tell us about being a mom, about being married, and about, get this, her rap album.